Hmm. Ooh, I look just like Buddy Holly. And you marry Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about me anyway. I don't care about that. Ugh. Ugh. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Good evening. Happy Saturday evening. It's like 6:00 here in the Pacific Northwest, and I thought it would be fun to stream what I was drawing. And yeah, I am unveiling the kimono. You can see behind the kimono There was a cartoonist that used to say it all the time. He would do like talks at conventions, like he'd do panels, and he's like, "I'm going to open the kimono." When he would talk about how-to stuff. It's mostly when he talked about numbers. Open the kimono. It's so gross. What's she doing, babe? I'm gonna get started on cutting up stuff for dinner. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Who are you listening to?
TikTok. This woman is on there's this podcast that I like.
Yeah.
And there's a woman on there talking about the importance of body language.
Oh.
And this guy's always got like health gurus and stuff like that on his podcast. But I found interesting because it was this woman talking about body language and how if you use a lot of upended vocal inflection at the end of a sentence rather than a question, people assume you're lying.
If they what?
If you use a lot of upended vocal inflection,
okay,
at the end of a statement,
like it's a question, they assume you're lying.
Yes, it comes off as being disingenuous. Because we associate that inflection with a question, right?
Right.
So if you ask somebody, "Did you do this?" and they're like, "No."
No.
Don't believe
yeah.
it.
Right. Why is this in gray? Why is it gray? What's happening? What? Whoa, oh. Oh my. Okay. I'm at the right text. I'm on the right font. Am I on a weird layer? Oh, I'm down there. That's why. Okay. I bring it up here and then it is fine. That's correct. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Are you streaming?
Yeah, but just my voice and my screen. When I was in college, we had a professor that would say, yeah, buddy. That was what he was trying to say. But he had an accent, so he would say, "Cha, birdie." And he knew it sounded like that. and then it just became the way he said it. He wasn't even trying to say, yeah, buddy. He just said cha birdie. And it just kind of became a thing in his class. Oh boy. Hmm.
Let's see.
Someone was asking, I think it was yesterday, why there's no sound on these videos, and the answer is that there's big portions of these videos where I just sit and draw quietly. And it's not because there's anything wrong with the videos. There's something wrong with me.
Music or something.
Well, that's what I used to do when I streamed on Twitch, but I'm trying to stream on YouTube now quite a bit. Because YouTube's just got better discoverability. And I like just as a platform, I think YouTube's better. But if I play music and sing to my music, which people do like that I do. Why are you laughing at that?
No reason.
I could be struck for copyright, and then there's definitely going to be no sound. I guess Twitch is kind of hit or miss about it, but YouTube's really strict about it. Now there's like there's royalty-free music I could play in the background. Like I could go on YouTube and play one of those like endless lo-fi streams to lo-fi music to relax by or something like that, but I forget to talk sometimes. College in Denton. I went to college in Denton. Why'd you ask college in Denton, Chad? Oh, because I was talking about the professor. Yeah. It was the University of North Texas. I didn't go very long. Well, I did go longer than I have to show for it, for sure. But yeah, that's where.
Lucy, would you please get out of the kitchen? Jesus.
From 1989 to 1991. You were an assistant to a comic artist that lived in Denton? Who? Arthur Nichols. I don't think I've heard of that name.
You really want Brussels sprouts that badly, dog? Just gonna sit here and wait for them to fall onto the ground.
She didn't know what Brussels sprouts are. Nor does she want them. Because she's probably hoping they're bacon or something. Oh, wow. He drew Magnus. He was the first guy that hired Joe Quesada at Valiant. No shit. I did not know that. He was in Denton. What year was that? Wow, okay. I got to work with Neil. It was a lot of fun. He and his family were just really sweet, and they really they were kind of our San Diego Comic-Con buds too, because we always saw them every year at Comic-Con. His, I guess, granddaughter was a fan, so his son would always come get stuff from us, and his son looks just like him. Now we'd always be like, I know you look like someone, and I know you look like someone, and I can't place it." And he's like, "I don't know. I don't think I look like anybody." And I was like, "No, you look like somebody. I know you. I just can't place you." And it was because he looked so much like his dad. He looked so much like Neil. I think that was Jason.
Lucy. Damn it. You're not getting any of this.
Whoa, that's crazy. Neil Adams was always a tough guy when it came to looking at your art. About 10 years ago, he walks up to my table, looks at a Batman print I was selling, looks me in the eyes, shakes his head, and walks off. No. That sucks. Come on. That is a very Neil Adams thing to do, though. Shakes his head. What does he care? Oh, these young kids trying to draw Batman. Well, what was that about then? Did you ask him? Oh, he's being funny. Okay.
Lucy, I'm not gonna have a dog fight. Get out of here. You aren't getting any of it. No.
Goodness gracious, what's wrong with me?
No.
God, Lucy. Get over it.
No.
Lucy. Bad girl. Why won't you give me any broccoli?
Oh no, this is over apple.
Oh, you're cutting up an apple?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, sure. They're gonna. They love apple. No, she won't give us any apple. Yeah, that's for us. That's my apple. I need that for my supper. What's in my supper that? What's my supper that it has apple?
It's roasted
Oh,
sprouts, sweet potato, and apple with chicken apple sausage.
roasted Brussels sprouts, sweet potatoes. What was the other one?
Apple
Apple
and chicken apple sausage.
and chicken apple sausage. Okay.
You've made it very clear that you want some. I've made it very clear you don't get it.
Favorite pizza topping or topping combo? I'm a simple man. I like cheese pizza. I don't like a lot on my pizza now. Um, um, it depends on where you're getting the pizza, right? But I do like a Hawaiian every once in a while. I have no problem with pineapple on pizza at all.
Lucy, do not. No. Come here.
What?
She was gonna go take the apple peel from Charlie.
You biatch. Lucy, how dare you?
He's just so slow in eating food.
Yeah, well. Lucy. Lucy, don't do it. Papa, can you hear me? Would you like to build a snowman?
I don't know why I connected these dots. But you were singing, Papa, can you hear me?
Papa, can you hear me? Yeah.
And it made me think of who are the people in your neighborhood?
Why did what?
Who are the people in
Your neighborhood, in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood. All the people in your neighborhood. When you're walking down the street, they're the people that you meet. Was that Mr. Rogers thing? No, that was Sesame Street.
I don't know.
These are the people in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood.
All the childhood influences blend together.
In your neighborhood. Oh, think these aren't the people in your neighborhood. When you walk down the street, they're the people that you meet. They're the people that you meet each day. That was in the before times. When it was just me, my mom, my dad, my brother. Good times. Simple times. Before Angela came, ruined everything.
Check, I'm the one.
Yeah, you are the one.
That was me. I ruined it all. That's how it happened.
Well, let's see. You show up in you show up, right?
You weren't living at home when I showed up.
Hold on. Just think about this. We got married in February of 96, correct?
Yeah.
By October, my dad had heart surgery. By December, my father was dead, or my mother was dead.
You're right. I was in charge of a lifetime of habits for your family.
All I'm saying is the common denominator is that we got together and then my family starts dropping like flies. 'Tis a cursed union. Dinafash Sasanak. I'm fine with that. It's possible you're a witch.
Yeah. That's probably it. I just called all of your family for what purpose exactly?
I don't know, because you took my mother and father and you left Brian.
Taken?
Yeah, I guess that's a fair point. Does she weigh the same as a duck? Do you get that reference? It was in the Holy Grail. They weighed her and she weighed the same as a duck, so she was a witch.
I definitely do.
We don't know. She weighs the same as a duck. She's made of wood.
did tell a massage therapist I was at a stage in my life where I wanted to just move to the woods and embrace my witchy ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
You just want to move to the woods.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move to the woods.
And
Grow
just
my own food and herbs and medicines.
and just be a witch.
Be a witch. Be left alone.
Bruja.
With my wolf dog and my awesome Maine Coon cat.
Hmm.
And you can come along if you want.
I can come?
Sure. If that appeals.
Yeah. It appeals. I have nothing but bad memories here, babe.
Bad memories everywhere, babe. Good ones too, though.
Yeah, I guess.
You need to go out? All right.
One of my favorite lines from this really awful movie that Norm Macdonald made called Dirty Work is Don Rickles plays their boss at a movie theater, and he's like dressing him down, and he looks at Norm Macdonald and he goes, "Why don't you get a horse and go live in the woods and stop bothering people?" You have the personality of a dead moth. I mean, you can live in the woods and still be in a house. We don't have to be in a tent. I know my wife, it ain't going to be a tent. She's going to want a cabin. She wants to live in a cabin in the woods.
Yes, 100%. That's are good for camping. Not living.
Oh my God.
Is it going to bother you if I watch television?
No, is it going to bother you if I sit in here talking?
Always.
Okay. Well, then fuck you and your television.
Don't matter what.
Go downstairs, play video games.
Huh?
I said go downstairs, play video games.
Well, you gonna watch dinner then?
What do I got to do?
Well, when you hear the beeper, you've got to open it up and take a sheet pan out, flip everything, put it back in for 10 minutes.
Enjoy television. Oh, too many pages left. Too many. What do you want? No, what'd he say?
He should join you on stream.
Oh, yeah. Truck should join me on stream. Do you want the link? I'll send him the link. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. All right. Let me see if that sound is coming through now. Okay, it is coming through the headset. Very good. Jesus, it's set to maximum volume.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to my art stream.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be a guest on the show.
This is a good friend of mine named, well, I always feel weird saying your name. His real name's Eric. But we never call him Eric.
That's not as cool.
We call him Pirate Truck. Because that's what he's been called. Forever.
For 30 years.
When we didn't start it. It was a family thing.
Yep.
I saw that little cartoon you sent me. Does that mean you don't want to play Marvel Rivals anymore?
No. But it felt appropriate for the time. I think we were ready to take a break.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I don't think I like it as much as Overwatch, at least old school Overwatch 1.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Overwatch 2. We weren't really impressed.
Mm-mm. Angie and I were always a lot more into Overwatch, and we've tried a few times to get into it and have never really managed to.
Are you watching TikToks in there?
Yep.
I just heard, everybody dance now.
Every so often, I can't remember the exact release date of Overwatch, and I have to Google it. I can't remember if it's like 2015 or 16, because that's how I do the math on how long that we've known each other.
Why? Because that's when we started hanging out, was playing
Mhm.
Overwatch?
Slightly before that, but just slightly.
Really?
Yep.
I thought we played Heroes in League of Legends more than
A
Overwatch.
little bit, but it was probably that same year and just a few months before.
Hmm.
You want to hear the story?
Of what?
Of how we came to be friends.
Yeah.
We can anyone that's listening, if you're a fan, then it can
It could happen to you.
encourage you that your parasocial relationships can become fruitful. And if you're an artist, then it might terrify you of what your fans might be looking to do.
Yeah.
So it goes back to, let me make sure I got it right. I got to Google it again. So Overwatch came out in May of 2016. So I don't remember the exact date, but it probably was early 2016. And you tweeted out that you were playing League, and you tweeted your name, your username or whatever, and just said, "Hey, friend me and let's play some League." And I guess I'll even jump back a little bit further real quick. So I first started reading PvP. I don't know exactly when, but I'm going to guess it was probably around 99 or 2000.
Okay.
And
So right at the beginning.
yeah, it's pretty close, because you started what, in 98?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I didn't get in at the beginning, but I found it pretty early. And I heard you mention on the stream a few days ago about the old days where people would have their web browser and they would save all their links to all the web comics that they read and then just click
Yeah.
through them every day. That was me. I had like 20 web comics I followed, and PvP was one of them that I just click on every day. So fast forward all the way back to 2016, and you tweeted out your League name, and we played a few rounds of League, but there was no voice chat. It's, you don't really type in chat, so there wasn't a whole lot to it. So we played that a little bit, but not a whole lot. Not long after that, you sent out another tweet saying, "Hey, I'm playing Heroes of the Storm. Anybody out there want to play with me?" And you tweeted out your Battle.net name. So I messaged you on Battle.net, "Hey, we played some League. I'll play Heroes of the Storm." So we played a couple rounds of that. I don't know if it was the first time. I can think of a couple times since we've known each other where you've like really hurt my feelings.
Oh God.
And Heroes of the Storm was one of them, where I think it might have been the first time we played. We played one match, and then I got kicked out of the group. And you sent me a whisper that was like, "Hey man, another like I don't remember friend or family or somebody got on. We have a full group. We need to make room." And I was just like crushed at the
Oh
time.
no.
But I didn't give up. So we did, later on end up playing a couple other games, but then Overwatch comes out. And so now that we were friends in BattleNet, it was easy. Like, all the Blizzard games now we could cross play or whatever.
Right.
So we all started playing Overwatch. And the big difference with Overwatch was it had built-in voice chat. So then we could all get in voice together and talk. And I don't know if you remember or not, but back then, well, I'm still very shy when it comes to meeting new people. So
Mhm.
back then, I like wouldn't talk at all.
Yeah,
y'all
you were
used
real
to-
quiet.
Yeah, y'all used to pick on me a lot because I would just never say anything. And like if somebody new joined the game and got in chat, you'd be like, "Yeah, and this is our friend Pirate Truck. He doesn't really say anything." But we played a lot of Overwatch, and Angie was really big into Overwatch. And so even like if you weren't available, Angie and I would play Overwatch, even just the two of us, a lot. And so she kind of helped me come out of my shell and feel more comfortable speaking up in chat, because we kind of became friends and played together a lot. And then WoW Legion came out later that year. And so then we all started playing Legion, and that lasted a long time. And then I think once people started burning out on Legion, that's when it was mostly you, me, and Angie just started playing whatever games we could find
Yeah.
on Steam. And I remember like The Division 1 was
Oh,
one of the first games that I
love
think
that
only
game.
the three of us played together.
Yeah.
I know we did a little bit of Fortnite back then. But yeah, like as the three of us were interested in kind of bouncing around and trying out a bunch of new games, some of the people that were playing WoW with us, weren't as into gaming and bouncing around like that. So the three of us just started playing more and more, and I got to talking more and more. And
at one point I met you in person at a PAX, right?
yep. It was the first time I met you in person was PAX South 2017.
Yeah.
No, that's not right. It was PAX South 20. No, maybe it was 2017. No, that can't be right.
That's when we took you to dinner with Bill Roper
Yes. Yeah.
and my dad and stuff.
Yeah, which was the craziest thing for me. Because to this point, the extent of our relationship is we played some games together in a group, and I barely even spoke. And then I went to PAX South and hung out at the booth a little bit. I remember talking to Corey. I think I went and like got y'all lunch one day because y'all were busy at the booth. And then what kind of first blew my mind was you did a Benwin's Minions panel where you did the live
That's
game
right.
with Chris Perkins DMing it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you were going to the panel, you were like, "Hey, we gotta go to the panel, but come on, you can walk in with us." And I was like, "What?" And you're like, "Yeah, no problem, come on." And so we go to the panel, and the line is crazy long. And I hear one of the enforcers say, "Man, this guy at the front of the line's been waiting for 3 hours because he wants a front row seat." And then I just walk in with y'all and walk right into the front row. And I was like, that's my like fan brain doing like, what is happening? Like, I don't deserve this. This is crazy. And it was really cool. And then yeah, that evening we went to dinner at Ruth's Chris, and Yeah, you and Angie and your dad were there. Bill Roper was there. I sat at the end of the table with Angie and Bill Roper and got to talk to Bill a lot, and he was really, really nice, considering I was
Bill's a
just
really
some
nice guy.
rando. He was really cool to talk to. And there was some. He wasn't was he a WotC guy? He was either WotC or Hasbro or somebody.
Might have been. That could have been anybody.
And what next? I know in 2017 is when I went to PAX West. And so we hung out some there too. I remember going to dinner with you and Brian at Ruth's Chris. I spent a lot of time at the booth with y'all. I actually worked the booth that year. And man, it was so busy. I was kind of surprised. I mean, I guess maybe I knew y'all enough by then that you trusted me or whatever, but Corey even sent me on a bank run. He gave me like several $1,000s and hundreds and was like, we need some 20s and 10s and 5s. Like, go get us some change from the bank. I was like, okay.
No pressure.
Yeah. So we did that, and yeah, just played more and more games, just the three of us, and grew closer. I've gone out to Seattle just explicitly to hang out with Scott and Angie a couple times, and
yeah, twice now.
It's just a crazy story considering I'd started out as just some rando fan.
The first time you came to visit, you were like, I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit around, watch you play video games.
Yeah.
You watched me play Zelda.
That was, I had a blast doing that. It was Tears of the Kingdom had just come out.
Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom had just come out.
And so I was just laying on your sofa, and we were, kind of, you had the controller, and we just played Tears of the Kingdom together. But I was coming off a work conference, so I was exhausted, and I was like, I don't want to do anything. Let's just sit around and play video games, and I'll be satisfied.
Yeah.
So, but that's it.
Yeah, no doubt. R.I.P. PAX South. It was a fun show. I'm bummed they got rid of it.
I wasn't too surprised. It definitely was the smallest one by far.
People in Texas would go to Shekels.
Yeah, no kidding.
But yeah, that's my Scott Kurtz story. So
now
all of you out there,
the time I hurt your feelings.
Oh, you want to hear that story?
No, God, do I?
Nope. You open the can of worms now.
He said there's only twice that I've hurt his feelings, and one was pretty early in the relationship. We were playing, and then he got kicked from the group, and I whispered him and said, a family member is coming, and so we need the space.
Oh.
And he was
your brother.
He was shot. He was shattered. But that was before. Now we kick people out because he comes in.
Now I'm the bully.
Now I got to hear about the second time I hurt his feelings.
Right, so
and
here's
I bet
the
it's
second
really shitty.
Well, I don't know. I forgive you.
Here we go.
So this was fairly early on. We were playing Legion, and this is where I was trying to come out of my shell and speak up more. And in hindsight, I remember it was a day you were having a really bad day. I don't remember why, but you were not in a great mood. But I was trying, and there was like a bunch of us playing. Remember, we used to play with Funk.
Yeah.
And I think Bree
played. Hamaker, maybe?
Yeah, Kebo definitely played.
Benson played with us too.
I know by this point he was gone.
Okay.
But yeah, he did play with us a little bit. But at one point there was, a good, 6 to 8 people all playing WoW together. And which is one of the reasons why I kind of wouldn't talk very much, because it's like you get, 5 or 6 comic artists in there, and y'all are all talking about comics. And again, in my mind, I'm like, well, I'm just some rando guy, and I'm not an artist, and I don't do comics, so I'll just let y'all do y'all's thing and not interject. But I was kind of trying to psych myself up, like I need to start speaking up more. I need, like these are my friends where we play games together all the time. I need to start saying things. And so you
That's
were
not a good start. Go ahead.
so you were not having a great day, and yeah, unfortunately, I'm also like I need to speak up. So at one point, I tried to say something funny. Somehow you were saying something about PvP. I think maybe something about the cartoon came up. And remember, you used to pick on me and say that my accent made me sound like a Southern black woman.
No.
You don't remember that?
Oh God.
Because you even used to say, remember I even started saying I'd come on Discord and be like, "Hi, friends," because you
That's
said I
right.
sounded like
Hi,
that lady
friends.
from Howard Stern.
Right. Crazy
So
Alice.
yeah. So I
Hi, Fred.
tried. So I tried to be funny and say, Scott, if ever they bring up if the PvP cartoon ever comes back and you need somebody to play, and here I'm gonna do it again. It's Leela?
Yeah.
Okay. I was making sure I pronounce her name right so that you don't crush me. I made a joke that was like, if the PvP cartoon ever comes back and you need someone to voice Leela, I can be a Southern black woman. And your response was, Leela's Indian. Thanks for reading. And I was devastated. I was just like, no, I botched it so bad.
That's thanks for reading.
So it wasn't
That's
that bad.
not-
It was
that's not so
crushing
bad.
to me at the time, but it's not like you did something just horrible.
It's because Angie. Apparently, I used to say that he sounded like a Southern black lady.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh, that's not what upset him.
Oh,
So why are you giving me the judgy look for that?
I was just saying, yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
Like he would always come in and go, "Hi, Fred," because I said he sounded like that Southern black lady on Howard Stern. Because he would come in and say, "Hi, friends."
Yeah.
Yeah. And he said he was shy at first. He didn't like to talk a lot. We would introduce him as our friend Truck that doesn't talk.
Right.
So it was one night and he was trying really hard to come out of his shell and say something funny. And he said, if you ever do the PvP animation cartoon again, I can do my Southern black woman voice and I can be the voice of Leela. And I said, Leela's Indian. Thanks for reading. And it crushed him.
Oh no.
So then I didn't say anything for a while after that.
Yeah, and that shut you up for a little bit. Then you're like,
Yep.
no, I can't speak out.
Yep.
Thanks for reading. That's so terrible. Well, we're all super good friends now.
So I've waited all this time just to make that public, to drag you through the mud.
There you go. You've done it. You've done it. Shameful. Now we have all kinds of inside jokes and everything.
Yeah. I speak up now. Maybe too much.
No. Do you think that it's that you've come out of your shell hanging out with us has made you different in other circles?
I don't think so, because it still takes me getting, like, even if you were to bring a new person into chat, I
Yeah.
probably am not going to speak up for a while until I feel comfortable with that person.
Right.
It's just part of my personality. Just takes me a little while. I got to warm up to people.
We were playing Fortnite one time, guys, and I say guys because I can't do like every other streamer and go, "Hey, chat, listen up, chat. Let me tell you this story, chat." I say guys. Anyway, we were playing Fortnite, and I had just gotten the Mary Jane Watson skin, and for Fortnite, so I'm running around as Spider-Man's girlfriend, and her Fortnite pickaxe is a electric guitar. Because I guess she's like rock and roll Mary Jane. I don't know. And so I was playing, and the like 3 things happened at once. And what happened is I started swinging the axe, and I realized that every time you swing her pickaxe, it plays an electric guitar riff. It's like ring, bring. It's kind of funny. And the other thing that happened is I wanted to bring it to everyone's attention. Like, this is really funny. And then right as I got everyone's attention, I think we came up on like a team, and suddenly I was fighting for my life. And so I was like, I had like run over a hill and like run into another team, and now I'm dodging bullets. So this is what everyone else in Discord heard. Yeah, that looks good. They heard, "Hey guys, listen to this." Oh, 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 oh. Truck's like, oh, what's going on?
it was so weird from Angie and my point of view.
Guys, listen to this. Oh, 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 oh.
Good times.
The other one was when Truck found that article where they had recreated based on the shape of his larynx Tutankhamun's voice.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. And they were like, "We think this is what he sounded like," and it just goes, eh. They like blew air through the larynx. We 3D scanned the larynx based on the mummy, and then we recreated it, and this is what we think the young king sounded like. So, Truck goes, "What was it you said?" You were like,
there was a comment in the YouTube comments that was like,
"Oh,
oh crap, I don't remember it. It was something like,
I'm like, I've come through the
I
ages."
have the power of Ra, and in 2,000 years I will be reborn.
You will hear my voice. Been thinking, I was playing some, like, for some reason I'm at a certain point in time where Facebook is feeding me a lot of Facebook memories that involve Joel.
All sad.
and it's making me miss Joel.
You
And
see
I'm thinking
my
about
you see my avatar in chat.
in which chat? Oh yeah,
in your live
that's
stream.
your
Yeah.
Joel.
Joel made that for me.
Joel drew that for you. He drew you the pirate truck. Yeah. Joel Carroll.
Unsolicited even. He just one day messaged me. He's like, "Hey man, I drew this for you."
He would do that all the time. He would draw things for Miranda and then mail them to Miranda. She's got a bunch of his stuff.
That's cool.
He watched us. He liked to watch us play video games too. He would always be like, "Oh, my computer can't handle it. I'll just watch." And so I'd stream like over Discord. And we were playing Raft. That game. And the shark would come and attack us. And the first time it attacked us, he was like, "Oh my God, that thing is aggressive. Why is that shark so mad?" I'm like, "I don't know. He doesn't want us in his ocean." And then the next time it attacked us, he went, "Wow, the son of Poseidon will not succeed." He could really make me laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. I was going through YouTube videos because apparently I have on this channel like a bunch of old videos that are privated because they're kind of boring. And one of them is we're streaming with Joel. It's like a bunch of us. It was like me, Bree, Funk, and we all streamed one night at the same time doing art. And Joel's in there talking, and I was like, "Oof, I'm not sure I'm ready to listen to this."
Mm.
But it's good to know I have that.
Yeah. I miss those streams. Y'all would get on, like 3 or 4 of you and be like,
Yeah,
all right,
and
let's
draw.
it would be like a, pick a random adjective and noun. All right, now everybody draw it in your own style.
Yeah, or Joel and I, when we did Dungeon Draw, that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always like those streams.
And I don't think the Dungeon Draw streams, I think because those were on Twitch, I don't think you can go watch them anymore. I don't think they're up there.
Let's see. Probably not. I don't know how long Twitch keeps stuff.
Because I don't think we did that on YouTube. I think we did that on
No.
Twitch.
Yeah, it was Twitch. Wow, it's weird what it keeps and what it doesn't. For some reason, you've got a video from 10 years ago playing WildStar.
Oh, yeah.
And then it jumps to 6 years ago, a video of you doing Idle Champions.
Weird.
And then it jumps to last month.
Good Lord.
But yeah, it's kind of crazy what things end up making us laugh sometimes and crack up. I was trying to think of what some of the times that we've really been set off the most. I forgot about that Tutankhamun thing. I was thinking of the one when we were playing Overwatch and I did that spray of Sigma being sucked into the black hole. And then you put the little speech bubble above him that said, "Oops." And we just lost it.
I forgot about that. Oops.
I do think Marvel Rivals is missing that.
Yeah.
People seem to kind of be burnt out on loot boxes, but I do feel like there's just something that's missing with them not having some. Not, I mean, they've got like 1 or 2 sprays and emotes, but
You have to buy the battle pass to get any of it,
yeah,
and it's not very. There's not much good stuff in there right now. I honestly think that the fact that it's Marvel is going to hurt. Maybe could hurt it for that.
how come?
I don't know, because I feel like, what the shit I lost? Oh no, no, that's not good. Hold on. I lost pressure sensitivity on my pen. I don't know why.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm on the wrong layer, that's why. Good lord. Okay. I think that the thing that's fun about Marvel Heroes is that you're playing superheroes that you know. And so, like, if you want to play Moon Knight, you don't want to play, like, Safari outfit Moon Knight. It needs to be, you know, I guess, like, a costume that you care about.
Yeah,
Which I
could
think
see
is
that.
why, like, the MCU skins will probably be pretty good for them, but
Yeah, but even emotes and voice lines and stuff like that can be fun.
yeah. Overwatch was originally supposed to be a superhero MMO, like WoW. And
Oh
then it
yeah,
just was in development hell forever. It was like called Titan or something.
that's right.
And then they decided, well, the PvP portion of it's pretty good. Let's keep that. And that became the arena game.
It's crazy how that happens.
I know.
Fortnite's an even crazier story, but similar.
Yeah.
I still show people pictures sometimes from when I went to PAX
That
West
first PAX?
2017. Yeah, that one
Yeah.
where I worked your booth, and Fortnite was right around the corner from you.
Yep.
So it was like you were in the area where it's not really games, it's mostly
No.
vendors.
Indie guys.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh well, here's Fortnite tower defense game, and there was like nobody in the line. Nobody
Right.
cared about Fortnite, and it was, I don't even know if it was 6 months later they released the Battle Royale and made billions and billions of dollars.
Yep. And I played it. I had played the tower defense game.
I'm surprised. I always wanted to, but I'm surprised they never did release it for free. I wonder if they felt like it would diminish the mainstream Fortnite game.
It's not a mode you can play?
No, it costs money. Like you have to buy it. You might be able to access it within the other Fortnite game, but
Huh.
you have to pay for it.
Huh. What? What's the thought behind that?
I don't know. I mean, it's what they released first. They were like, "Hey, here's Fortnite tower defense, $25
Yeah.
or whatever," and then they were like, "Hey, just for fun, here's a battle royale." and then you just never heard about the tower defense ever again. They never released it. I checked on it not that long ago because I like tower defense games, and to do one co-op I think would be fun. But I don't even know if they ever did any more development on it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a zombie game. It was waves of zombies. They had
Mhm.
like designed zombies and everything, zombie characters.
Yep.
There was one that threw baseballs and one that did this, and like all the weapons were designed to help you really survive when the storm got super strong and a bunch of them would come out.
Yeah. But I think it wasn't it like classic tower defense. Didn't you you got money and you could
Yeah.
buy like turrets and walls and traps
There
and
were turrets and traps, yeah. That was a part of it.
Battlefield Heroes was the precursor to Fortnite. I never played that. I remember seeing it when it came out, but I never did play it. Is that Angie's TV on in the background?
Yeah, she's watching Supernatural
Okay.
on Netflix and eating supper. I think I'm gonna go down and maybe play some video games again. I just wanted to draw a little bit tonight.
Do you have an estimate of what percent done you are with inking?
I'm over half done.
Okay. I don't know if you can talk about this or not, but so I know that you have to be done a good ways before the book is released because your publisher has a lot of work to do
Mm-hmm.
in actually turning it into a physical book and promoting it and all that, getting it
Mm-hmm.
into their marketing pipeline and whatever all the other steps are. But if book 2 isn't coming out until early 26,
Mm-hmm.
there's
What am I
going to
doing?
well there should be a longer spread between when you get done and when it comes out than there was with book 1, right?
Yeah, there will be.
Okay. Is that intentional or like do they
No,
have
I'm messed up. It should be coming out in spring of next year, or it should be coming out in summer of next year. Now it's coming out, they think spring of 2026 because I'm late getting it done.
but
I messed up.
is there anything, what am I trying to ask?
That I
Like
could do to
is there
change it?
no, is there anything additional they'll do? Like are they going to be like, okay, well, if now they've got
No, it's a
9 extra
matter of they
months,
have other
well,
titles and they don't want to rush it.
okay.
They've got to fit it in their schedule of promoting the stuff that they got to promote, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if they could be like, all right, well, if we've got multiple extra months, we can take a little longer in our marketing and do some
Yeah,
more
we're gonna
things.
do a
And
big push, a big marketing push in that time. Yeah, I haven't heard what it is or what they want to do, but I signed up with an agency that books me to do school and library signings too.
oh, that's cool.
So I'm gonna be trying to hit the pavement and promote it as much as I can.
Yeah. Does your publisher only have rights to the book? Like hypothetically, if somebody came and said, we want to turn this into a cartoon, would they negotiate with you or your
Oh yeah, no,
agent,
those
or-
are. They would negotiate with my agency, with Tim.
Well, if anyone ever approaches you about a cartoon, just tell them that I get to voice the
If there's
the
a
black
Southern
woman.
black lady in it,
Yeah. Thanks for reading.
thanks for reading. Oh man, that's funny. I mean, I know you were devastated, but
Got over it.
yeah, you don't even care now. My approval means nothing to you now.
That's right. Now I say mean things to you.
Now I'm crushed. When Andy's like, "Do you want to play video games?" I'm like, "Yeah, let me message Truck," and she'll always be like, "Oh, if Truck's not playing, you're not interested." Okay, I see how it is. I get that a lot.
Oh, poor Angie. I feel bad
Like, yeah, not
sometimes because she and I used to play a ton of games together, just the two of us, and we just don't do it very much anymore.
She definitely play games with you like that if you wanted.
Yeah. I think back then it might have been, you may not have been working from home. So,
Oh, I had that office.
yeah, it might have been that there were times where we were both wanting to play and you weren't even around.
Yeah.
Where now, pretty much if Angie and I are both available, you're probably available.
No, I won't wear a gaming fez to book signings, Chad. I don't even have a gaming fez anymore. That is a relic of a bygone time.
Do you have any con plans for 2025?
I would like to get to Gen Con, but it's almost impossible to get into that show. It's like there's a giant wait list, so I don't think I can. And I want to do PAX Unplugged next year in Philly. But I don't know. Like, I'm gonna try to. I don't know that cons do a lot for me. I'd much rather do stuff where I'm because like my audience now is not really a con going audience.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
I'd be better off.
Like the library one or whatever you went to this year?
Oh, I mean, yeah, those bigger kind of trade show conventions for the book industry, I'm always down for those, but I don't know that I'll be invited
back to those for every book. I don't know. It depends. No, the book isn't the knockout hit they were hoping it was. That's me. That's me being negative. But yeah, the ALA, the American Bookseller Association stuff, anything like that. Anything that gets me. What the fuck? Is this battery going out? Anything that gets, exposure for the book, I'm down for. I kind of look to my publicity and marketing people for that. If they think it's going to be beneficial, especially for the industry stuff. I know what's going to happen at a convention. No one's going to know that I'm there. It's kind of pointless. Now it's different at PAX, because PAX kind of are my people. And I have an audience there, but that's mostly for fun. I don't know that it's helping me move any books. I know that going to school events and library events really help with move books.
Okay. At least at that school, I guess.
Yeah, because they'll order the book for the library and for the students and stuff. And then you do a bunch of those and it makes a difference. I don't know. It also spreads the word. I've just heard good things about doing it. I think Rich told me one time, because we have the same agent, that Tim told him, you do 40 book signings a year at a schools and you're just gonna that's what you need to do to really get your sales up. And he was like, how the hell can I work on a book and do 40 book signings? What are you talking about? That's a lot. That's crazy. But it was some ridiculous number like that.
I say this not as an artist, but just it's one of those things I've told you about before where I kind of find it fascinating watching people do things that I don't know how to do, and watching you draw those hands with her pinching her fingers together. It's just like, I don't know, it's like mind-boggling to me that you can even envision how to draw the fingers doing that.
I practiced hands a lot. A lot. And I observed a lot of other people and copied them too. Who just pinged me? My bro? What's he doing? Oh. He's eating dumplings.
Din Tai Fung?
No, stuff that he made at home. He likes those Mila dumplings.
Okay. I ordered some frozen dumplings one time, and they were all right.
The Mila ones are supposed to be really, really good.
I hate the ad for it. I get YouTube ads for them all the time, and it makes me mad and not want to buy them because it's some girl comes on and she's like, "This is my latest meal hack. I buy these Mila soup dumplings." It's like, that's not a meal hack to just buy some frozen dumplings.
Have you seen there are whole accounts like that where they watch hack videos? And they're like, that's not a hack. That's just how wrenches work.
Yeah. Here's my latest meal hack. I buy a can of green beans and I open it and dump it in a pot, heat it up.
The thing that drives Angie crazy is whenever any ad says a percentage more. They're like Diet Dr. Pepper is 25% sweeter. And I go, then what? What? It's sweeter than what? What are you claiming here?
Who knows? Have you heard the story before that was it McDonald's or Burger King came out with a 3rd-pound burger and it didn't sell because people thought it was smaller than a 1/4 pound?
Yes,
That's true.
I think it's true.
That's crazy.
It might be true. It sounds real. Let's see what Angie thinks. Angie,
What?
is it true or have you heard that McDonald's once tried a 1/3 pounder and it didn't sell because people thought a third was less than a quarter?
Yes, I've heard that.
Oh. Do you think people are really that stupid?
Yeah, I do.
Do you even
That
did
was
you even
fast.
hear her?
Yeah.
Oh.
As soon as you asked, yes.
Oh, did you hear what she said?
All I heard was
She
yes.
goes, she goes, Trump's president, right?
Oh. I guess
Ooh.
so.
But Angie, groceries are going to be much cheaper now.
Groceries. Groceries is a simple word. Milk. Apple. Yeah. He's already admitted he can't do the top of groceries.
But Angie, they're eating the pets. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
Well, if grocery prices are too high, I have a meal hack for you. Order
Just
some
get
Mila soup dumplings.
Mila dumplings. Damn. I just inked that 2-page spread. It only took me 1 hour and 47 minutes. Plus some.
Is that good?
I don't know. Truck.
Oh, okay.
Truck, I don't know.
I didn't know if there was like a rule of thumb of so many minutes per page is a good pace.
Let me see if I can round the borders.
Is that Brendan in the last panel?
Yeah, but in this one, Brendan's a little kid that's
Yeah.
he's like a Tibber Scout.
Is he saying gasp?
Yes. In my mind, he's saying the word gasp.
Yeah. I do that.
I could have sworn there was a way. Could have sworn there was a way to round the corners of your borders in Clip Studio. But I wonder if I have to do it before I draw it. Eesh. I bet I do. Can't you go back and just fix it? I need these borders to have rounded corners.
Why?
I'm gonna, huh?
What's the rounded border for?
It's a flashback, so it's a way of showing that they're a flashback.
Oh, okay.
I might have to draw it again, which is not what I want to do. Well, here, let me save it. Oh, I did save it. All right. Okay, let me. I'll start over. I'll go figure, roundness of corner. Yeah, that's good. All right. Wait, what if I do this? What if I, hold on. Let me bring the opacity back up. Let me just cancel this. Let's see. If I come to these different borders, just delete them. Boom, they're deleted. Now if I come in and I draw a new border, nice. Okay. Now if I divide them, do they have rounded corners? No. All right, hold on. So I have to go like that. All right, all right. This is gonna not be super intuitive, but I'm gonna make it work. What? Why? Wait, hold on. No. Really? Come on. I'm gonna be really mad now if I can't do this. Son of a bitch. This is not my favorite thing to do. What if I, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Huh. That does not look as good. You know this? All right. See, this is not totally cool.
What's the problem? It seems like it's working.
Kinda. Kind of working. All right. Brr. Yeah, one border at a time, deleting it helps. That's what I should have done. On the first page. Okay, well. All right. They'll color this kind of with a muted pastel color scheme, and then it'll seem more like a memory, like a flashback.
Okay.
All right.
I was thinking you were going to have to move the borders themselves, but you can just grab the images and move the images? Or
The borders are like a folder. This is like a mask. So if you imagine this is a piece of paper that I've laid on top of my drawing, and I've cut holes out where the borders are, so you can only see what's through the holes. Does that make sense?
yeah.
So it's a mask.
So on the left page in the bottom left where kind of the lines at the very bottom of the middle panel was kind of showing up in the
Right.
top of the bottom left one. I thought you were going to have to move the panel itself, but you grabbed the drawings in the middle panel and moved it up a little bit, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
You can do either.
Yeah.
So like if I come over here and draw, you don't see what's outside the border. All right. Okay, save duplicate, PSD. Oh, shit. I saved the inks file in the wrong place. File, save as, inks, save. Okay. All right. There you go. We inked 2.5 pages tonight.
Not bad for a Saturday night.
Not bad at all. I can't complain. Let's take a look at what's coming up next. Okay, it's this page. Nice. Very good. All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. You staying up, Truck? You going to bed?
Yeah, if y'all are gonna play some, I'll play.
I'll come down and play a couple games.
Thanks for having me on the stream.
Yeah, I like having you on the stream. I like talking to you.
I hope
And
I
I loved
wasn't
hearing
boring
about
to
all the
anyone in
times I-
chat.
Yeah. That's not how this stream works.
Oh,
They're just hanging out while they work.
okay.
Bye, everybody.